sounds is good in my house. Well, I'm driving. I'm mobile. I'm leaving North Garrison Beach. I'm going up at Ocean Parkway. Wow, that's unbelievable.
Hey, Jimmy, you outside the house?
I'm over on Avenue in Ocean Parkway right now.
Okay, because you sound like you're outside the house.
Yeah, we're running some power in this thing today.
I'll take that as you're running on all 8 cylinders.
All 8. Just left your work 20 there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably busy today because they got the Jets and the Giants are both playing at the same time.
Yeah, I seen it. It was pretty crowded in there.
Yeah, I would have loved to work today, man. It would be some good bucks today, you know?
Copy that.
Good, Victor. What's doing, man? Oh, very nice. A little chilly, but not bad. Okay. Hey, Vic, I got you a little on the low side. Why don't you warm it up? It's like that lady in the car service is killing you. Jimmy, I don't know where she is, but I don't know how good this meter is in Inspector Radio, but she's hit me with like a solid 7.
Oh, no, she's got power wherever the hell she is. I mean, I'm in the mobile leader on WP right now, and she's way over, almost in the red.
Wow, it's got to be somewhere around, man. She's knocking Vic out. I can't believe it. I always hear him. Vic, I thought you got a tower. Can I come back to Brooklyn? I told you my son lives right around the corner over there. Not too far. He's on like Harway and 40, Bay 48, I think, or 49, somewhere over there. Jimmy, you heading back to the 20?
Yes, I am.
I wish I heard you in GB.
That Vector radio got real nice power behind it.
Thank you, 139. Yeah, for 127 Rolovich. Yeah, for an old radio, man, it's doing all right.
Who's talking on that?
It's Duke, 718.
Oh, okay, yeah, man. That's that thing sound nice, man. That's an old ass radio, and it's potent over here.
That's a good thing, then. I like to hear that. It's working. The only problem with this radio, Rich, is when you shut it down, you turn it on, it takes about 2 hours before the receive comes on.
That's just old caps, dude. But you'll get to hear it yourself. Usually I don't video gate up here, but I made 2 for Mumbles so he could hear his Galaxy, and you happen to be in the second one in the 10-minute zone.
Oh yeah, Mumbles sounds good. I have never heard him so well.
Yeah, he's going to sound a lot better once he gets that new mic. The mic that actually come with that radio, I think they sound a little too nasally after the radio's done. So a plain straight up 500 ohm dynamic like I'm holding should be a huge benefit to him as well.
Absolutely. I know you're on a stock mic, but it does sound like a power mic though.
Well, you have to know which mic and which manufacturer got the correct true 500 ohm dynamic.
There you go, man. Richie 139 shouting you out there.
I got about a 3 pound, 2 pound, and then the girl wavering between 3 to 5. She's in DX, so that's skip dropping, and she ain't local. 139 up in there now. She bobbed out. She bobbing and weaving. That's a DX transmission, the chick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep in mind, for the last 48 hours, we have really bad atmospheric static and noise levels, which my video gates will show you wasn't there 4 days ago. Well, if you think it sounds good, dude, I mean, I know it was a night and day difference. I know I did my thing in there, but me, I'll be happy once he picks up that little $9 and change mic he got to get.
Vic, now you're coming in the way you usually come in. Very nice.
I think Jimmy's still out there at the moment. All right, Jimmy. Yeah, you're just going to get a bill in the mail for the broken windows. Sorry about that.
How about a joke? Yeah, man, right here, Jim.
All right, where are you right now?
Right now I'd be in Park Slope.
What am I hearing you with, and how's the audio?
The audio is fantastic, and let me get some glasses on, and I don't know how reliable my meter is, but give me a count.
2, 4, 6, 8, red.
I hear a 6 swinging to a 7.
All right, thanks for the flowers.
Again, I don't know how good this meter is. However, the signal is good, the audio is very good.
It's your radio.
You turned your amp on now, yeah. You sound like you're in the room with me. You sound like you're in the room with me. What am I hitting you with over there?
I'm using an October 2000 when I was on the ball 101 right now with a D104. So
What do I do on your meter? What am I doing on your meter? What am I hitting you with? 2, 4, 6, 8, red.
swinging up to about almost a 5.
Okay, pretty good. That's not bad. What about the TVI?
Don't even worry about it. If you get a small one, like an RMA or something like that, from the eBay, or the small power supply, don't even worry about it. Most of these things use the digital now.
Hey, Vic. Hey, Vic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even think about a box for him or nothing at all yet, even though his radio's perfectly matched with the knob all the way down. But I would see him get almost a dB to 2 dBs better just by getting some decent coax. He's running Radio Shack coax, and that's like I sent him a link for some Workman 8X Mini 8. I don't know what his situation is, but I know just by switching the coax, he's going to come up from 1 to 3 dBs in everybody's radio. Hey, Mr. Mumbles. Mr. Mumbles.
Yes, sir.
That coax cable you have, the braid on it is so flimsy that if you tried to put connectors on it, it would take you a half hour because it's going to break 4 or 5 times. You got to string it together. It's really, really, they could tell you it's 80% all day long, but when you pull it apart, it looks like 60. The connectors on that Radio Shack is all crimp connected and contact. It's not soldered. Believe me when I tell you, just by switching the coax alone, you're going to gain 1 to 3 dBs in everybody's radio. With that, I'm clear.
Richie, thanks a lot, but I'm not going to, going on the roof is not my thing anymore. I'll do it, but I'm not going up there until the spring. I'll switch it, but not until the spring.
I do all that work too, dude. I do all that kind of work too. I just got done this morning. Well, you see where I came from. Right after I confirmed with him and he's on his way to get me, I did the thing with you and you had to wait for me to get done. So that was a Mako V58, 3 stories up on a tripod. That was a coax change. So, I do that kind of work. It's what I do.
Well, Richie, okay, keep it in mind. All right, we'll see. Hey, Richie, what video are you going to look for?
I'll link them both to him and he'll send them to you. I'll send them to San Giorgio and he'll link them to you via text. You won't have to look for nothing. All right, then it's not a problem. Then you're going to need 5 letters, 2 numbers. No, actually, I'll put it on the NYC Mutts. Type in NYC space MUTTS, and you'll know my channel when you see it. NYC space Mutts. Mutts like dirty dogs. NYC space bar, Mary uniform Tango Tango Sam, Mutts. Come up with the little icon, Mutts and Manners Dog Training. Alright, if you subscribe to that channel right now, you'll get 2 notifications within the hour. Those are your 2 gates. Once you get 2 emails, unsubscribe. I try.
What's up, Richie Rich? 347 waving.
347 wave right back.
Did I hear that right?
Oh, geez, now you got me more nervous. I was hoping he meant 50 feet of their Mini 8, not their 59.
Yeah, because Radio Shack only sells the 59 now.
Nah, I think he's got the old. I think this was like a year or 2 ago he did that. I think he got the what they call 8X, a Mini 8. What a joke, huh?
Yeah, man, that's no good, man. I would not run any powers for that.
I would. I wouldn't kick it past 2 pills, though, and you're going to whack everything in sight with that cable, you know? I mean, it's so hard. I mean, you know, you got to be running 3 kW or better to start causing interference in today's technology world. The way stereos, TVs, all that shit back in the day used to get whacked with walkie-talkie. It's not like that today, dude. You know, pretty much technology is way up there. The manufacturers got slick. Everything went digital. The digital equipment does not recognize our push-to-talk transmissions.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand. My next door neighbor, he got an old school radio, though. He always hears me. He's like, what does audio check mean? I hear you coming to my radio.
You're going through his AM FM stereo that he's probably using the air for, and probably because it's an older unit. If he went out and bought one off the rack today, yo, I don't care what you're running. You ain't coming through none of that.
Oh, no, yeah, it's an old school, like, damn, man. It's like one of those old crank radios.
Yeah. Yo, my man across the street when I moved in, he had one of the nicest, biggest Denon systems I've seen, dude. All the original wires, speakers, everything. I told him, I says, he says, I'm getting a new one soon. I said, well, why did you tell me that? I said, you get a new one, we wouldn't be here right now. So, you know, I took myself clean out of there. Like, I was tearing it up. So I went in there, put a few RF chokes, put some new wire on the speakers, and I was down to a whisper. He said, I said, how we doing? He says, I can't even hear you no more. I said, you bought new shit? He goes, oh yeah, of course. I said, not even a whisper, huh? He said, not even a whisper. Yeah, I said, did you plug it? He said, yeah. He goes, if I turn the other one on, I hear you. He said, I put the new shit on, not a whisper.
Yeah, that's how it is. You know, the RF chokes really work, man.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. When you know how to apply them and where, certainly.
I mean, people go crazy. They start putting them on the microphones. They start putting them everywhere.
Well, the reason why they put them on the mics is because, you know, it helps out in the mobile, and, you know, it helps reduce the RF feedback into the audio line. Some mics out there, some mic cord manufacturers are so cheesy that you need RF chokes, you're going to light them up.